Welcome back to the show. You already know, man. Y'all seen the topic, so I ain't even gonna waste y'all time. But oh yeah, there's a bed back there. It ain't got no mattress on it, so I know before y'all start talking shit, I'm actually recording in my guest room. You feel me? And this bed, we ain't got no mattress on it because it's a guest room. So eventually I'll put a mattress on it. But yeah, whatever. So Katt Williams, you know what I'm saying, did a, a interview that kind of sent the internet and just Hollywood in general. He kind of left them in shambles. You feel me? And by the way, a big shout out to Shannon Sharp, man. A big shout out to Club Shay Shay. They are killing it over there. You feel me? But he had a few choice words for a few different people, man. In particular, I want to say Steve Harvey. He had some choice words for him. And this is what he basically said about Steve Harvey.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Damn. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. Fuck him! I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
Mr.
You would have to have a range.
Hold on.
I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Katt Williams is hilarious, bro. Bro is hilarious. But in regards to the Steve Harvey thing, man, Katt Williams is not the only person, I've heard in the past criticize Steve Harvey, you know what I mean, or say things about him. Apparently he got a lot of shit on his name in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? That's just what people been saying. People who are actually exposed to that industry, you know what I'm saying? I'm not exposed to it, so I can't say for sure, but people have, said in the past that Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying, they had some issues with him because of, his how he carries himself, etc. So that's what Katt Williams had to say about Steve. All right, so now Corey Holcomb, he also has some shit to say about Steve, so we're gonna get right into that. Give me 1 second.
Last time I hosted the show, Earthquake told the promoter, let the other nigga bring me up because I know why. Nigga, I'm rocking this motherfucker, nigga. And then you got to go up after that? Nigga, stop.
Hammer time.
I heard too much fuck shit about Steve.
Damn.
Steve a hater, dog. He is not finna let you shine, dog. When I was a young comic, that nigga cut my time down to 5 minutes because I was too funny. What'd he do to JJ? I believe it. I ain't never heard nothing good about no motherfucking Steve Harvey. You got shit on your name, nigga, and I've had experiences with you, and I already know. Nigga, if you was around me, you would be uncomfortable because I'm not gonna fold in front of you. Last time.
So you saw that, man. So that's what Corey Holcomb had to say, about, Steve Harvey. But let me say this. This is just my observation. Just not just about Steve Harvey, just the whole, Katt Williams kind of exposing Hollywood per se. And I think a lot of it is true, man, because everybody that fucking, reacted to it or responded, they never once said it was a lie. They talk shit, they said blah blah blah, but nobody denied it. I'm yet to see somebody say Katt Williams is lying. Kevin Hart, it's all about get the hate out your heart. Just some generic responses. Nobody has really came out and said, yo, Katt is flat out lying. You feel me? And this is just my belief, man. I always thought Hollywood was weird. Like just the gatekeeping that goes on over there, man. Just like the people, like the weird rumors you hear about Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Diddy just got exposed on some weird shit about, how they party over there, just weird shit. The Jeffrey Epstein, his list just came out with a bunch of household names, you know what I'm saying, that they were allegedly on an island, having sex with children. I'm gonna say allegedly because you motherfuckers not about to come after me, even though I ain't got shit to give y'all, but still, y'all not about to come after me. So I'm gonna say allegedly, you feel me? I'm not trying to get myself in trouble, but allegedly, you know what I'm saying, a couple household names, man, were on that list that we, you know what I'm saying, are well known in the community, and they're on that list. So a lot of weird shit goes on in Hollywood, man, and I'm not surprised at, you know, Katt Williams and, you know, people like Corey Holcomb, because Hollywood, to me, Hollywood seems like it's not the most talented, you know what I'm saying, it's not the most like the hardest worker. No, I'm not gonna say people in Hollywood don't work hard. Like, for example, Kevin Hart works his ass off, you know what I mean, but you got to be willing to do certain things to really move up in Hollywood. You know, for example, we're in a dress, you know what I'm saying, it's been circling around that, you know, if you want to move up in Hollywood, you know, get the big roles in big films, you at some point you got to wear a dress. You know, we saw Martin Lawrence did it, we saw Kevin Hart did it, you know what I'm saying, and the people who usually refuse to do shit like this or quote unquote kiss ass, they're the ones that usually get tossed to the side, you know, or forgotten about or rejected by the Hollywood industry. You feel me? And that's people like Katt Williams and all of them. And now Katt's coming out and exposing that shit. And to be honest with you, bro, I don't think, this is just my opinion, I don't think Katt's lying, bro. I don't think Katt got so much hate in his heart that he would just come up there and flat out just lie on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think there is some truth to what he's saying, somewhat. You feel me? So we gonna get right back into it, man. And why I actually believe Katt Williams and his takes on this is because Ice Cube actually came out. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but Ice Cube actually came out, you know what I'm saying, and said that Katt is 100 and, you know, like some of the things that he's saying, he's 100 on it. I'm gonna play the video too. Just give me a second right now. I'm gonna run it right now. All right, so watch this, y'all.
You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, you know, people have different perspectives and it's been a long time. I also want to say, you know, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. That's what it's all about, you know. I don't, you know, I look at from, you know, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Katt Williams, you know, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart. You know, all these guys I know are funny as hell. You know, I didn't discover them. You know, they were doing their stand up or doing their thing, and I knew that they were great and that they could act, and that you know, if I have an opportunity, I was gonna give them an opportunity. You know, to me, that's what it's all about. You know, as far as, you know, specific things, you know, Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of
Y'all
what
heard
I
it,
was
right?
saying, a couple of things, you know, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, you know, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, you know, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, you know, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, you know, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting. When we saw Mike, damn, I call him Money Mike. When we saw Katt, you know, when I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. And, you know, Katt, you know, said he wrote his role, which, I mean, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. You know, Money Mike had a small role, you know, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. When we shoot these movies, for one, the scripts are fire, or they wouldn't even do it. The scripts are laugh out funny. But we shoot the script, but once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedians ad-lib, riff, play with the words, do their thing. We give them a take where they can, or 2, 3 takes where they can go off and do what they feel. Sometimes it makes the movie, sometimes it don't. When somebody gives you jewels.
I bet, but y'all get what? Well, you said. I cut it short because he was taking too long, but y'all get what he's saying, right? So Ice Cube basically said that Katt is actually 100 and some of the things he said in the interview, so it's spot on. All right, so in regards to the what he said about Hollywood and that movie Friday, right? But I'm gonna say this, man. To me, this is just my opinion. Hollywood is just a bunch of weirdos that do weird shit. That's how I look at it. I see them like as a community, like a society of elites. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be doing certain shit to get up in there with them. And if you're not down to do certain shit, you can't get up in there with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why Katt was saying in the interview, like, if you're not down to kiss ass and fuck some people over, you're not gonna make it far in Hollywood. And I don't know if y'all can just go YouTube this, but Ice Cube spoke about this shit too earlier. You know what I'm saying? When they wanted him to do a movie and he said, fuck that. He not doing no movies because a lot of the things that they wanted him to do for the role in the movie, he ain't with that shit. Like, they wanted him to wear a fucking dress. Ice Cube is not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you notice, back like in the early 90s and even late 2000s, Are We There Yet, all that shit, Cube was like a lot more involved in Hollywood. These days, he's kind of standoffish, you know what I'm saying? He's not really doing movies like that. He's more focused on like the big 3. His basketball league, which is a good move for him because that's ownership. You know what I'm saying? But people are starting to realize the weird shit that goes on in Hollywood, man. Like, gone are the days when people would just take shit at face value. You feel me? A lot of people are finding out shit about Hollywood that maybe we shouldn't know, or that's been on the wraps for a long time. And that shit is hella weird, which is why when Katt Williams spoke out about it, everybody was fucking responding. Why are they responding, bro? Everybody. Because it's Katt Williams that said it. If it was some other random dude, nobody would even care. You feel me? But because Katt Williams said it, now everybody is in a fucking frenzy trying to do damage control. You feel me? But that's just my thoughts on it, man. Like I said, I think Hollywood is weird. I think Katt Williams is spot on when he say some shit, especially about Steve Harvey, man. That nigga, to me, he's a bitch. Damn! Like, I'm just being straight up. That's what I think of him. I think he's a bitch. In terms of a businessman, I think he's a shrewd businessman. You feel me? But anybody you got married 3 fucking times and you out here giving out advice, dating advice, talking about act like a woman and think like a man, get the fuck out of here. Hey, but that's all I got for y'all this week, man. Please, if you have not already, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow us on IG and Nicole Reacts. Please, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with me and locking in with me. Until next time, peace out.